Hello, this is John Bohan of Baseball Beloved. In this segment, we'll be showcasing the Division I college pitchers of the week for the period of April 24th, 2017 through April 30th, except for the SWAC and the America East, which are always a day off. And as always, apologies in advance for any mispronunciations. This week, we do have 6 pitchers who have earned their award for the 3rd time. One who gets his 4th, and Devin Hemmerich joins Eli Morgan in the 5-timer club. The America East Conference selected Andrew Ryan of the UMass Lowell Riverhawks. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 20-1 victory over Hartford with 8 innings pitched to give it 3 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 6. The American Athletic Conference selected Joe Caballero of the South Florida Bulls. The junior right-hander made 2 appearances out of the bullpen, earning 2 saves against Houston. In all, he pitched 4 1/3 innings, giving up no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 5. The Atlantic 10 Conference selected two pitchers, Mike Gianellis of the UMass Minutemen and Elliot Ramo of the George Washington Colonials. Senior right-hander Gianellis pitched a complete game, 3-0 victory against Dayton, going 9 innings. He gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 9. And freshman right-hander Ramo pitched a complete game, 5-0 shutout against Davidson, pitching 9 innings. He gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 9. The Atlantic Coast Conference selected Josh Hyatt of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The freshman right-hander made 3 appearances out of the bullpen against 3rd-ranked Clemson and picked up a win and a save. His combined pitching line showed 5 2/3 innings pitched, giving up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and striking out 4. The Atlantic Sun Conference selected Denton Norman of the Lipson Bisons. The senior right-hander picked up the win in a 1-0 victory over Kennesaw State with 8 innings pitched to give up 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 5. The Big Ten Conference selected Nick Gallagher of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 4-2 victory over Penn State with 8 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and he struck out 10. The Big 12 Conference selected Morgan Cooper of the Texas Longhorns. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 7-0 victory over Oklahoma State with 7 innings pitched to give up 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. The Big East Conference selected Cullen Dana of the Seton Hall Pirates. The sophomore left-hander picked up the win in a 7-0 victory over 11th-ranked St. John's with 7 innings pitched to give up 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and he struck out 8. The Big South Conference selected Tanner Chalk of the Presbyterian College Blue Hose. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 2-1 victory over Gardner Webb with 8 innings pitched. He gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and he struck out 9. The Big West Conference selected Blake Workman of the Cal State Fullerton Titans. The sophomore right-hander made an appearance out of the bullpen, keeping UC Irvine scoreless in innings 7 through 12 in a game that the Titans won 3-2 in the 14th inning. His pitching line showed 6 innings pitched, giving up 2 hits, no earned runs, walking 2, and he struck out 5. The Colonial Athletic Association selected Chris Weiss of the Hofstra Pride. The junior right-hander made 3 appearances out of the bullpen and picked up a win against Northeastern. His combined pitching line showed 8 1/3 innings pitched, giving up 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, and striking out 13. Conference USA selected Nate Harris of the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 7-1 victory over Western Kentucky. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, and he struck out 9. He had also earned the award in Week 2 and Week 8. The Horizon League selected Jake Dahlberg of the University of Illinois at Chicago Flames. The senior left-hander had a no decision in a 1-0 victory over Georgia Tech. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 6. He had also earned the award in Week 4 and Week 8. The Ivy League selected Bo Sulcer of the Dartmouth Big Green. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game 3-0 shutout against Harvard with 7 innings pitched to give up 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 8. He had also earned the award in Week 3 and Week 9. The Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference selected Nick Margavekis of the Rider Bronx. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 6-1 victory over Manhattan with 6 2/3 innings pitched to give up 6 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, and he struck out 8. And he had also earned the award in Week 4 and Week 9. The Mid-American Conference always selects 2 players. They selected Michael Brattell of the Central Michigan Chippewas and Sean Dubbin of the Buffalo Bulls. Brattell is a sophomore right-hander representing the West Division. He made 2 appearances and picked up the win out of the bullpen against Kent State. His combined pitching line showed 6 2/3 innings pitched, giving up 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 6. And Dubbin is a junior right-hander representing the East Division. He picked up the win in a 5-2 victory over Eastern Michigan with 7 innings pitched. He gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, and he struck out 9. And the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference selected Devin Hemmerich of the Norfolk State Spartans. The senior left-hander pitched a complete game, 5-0 shutout against Delaware State with 9 innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 5. And the performance also garnered national attention. He had also earned the award in Week 4, Week 6, Week 9, and last week. The Missouri Valley Conference selected Chad Whitmer of the Southern Illinois Salukis. The senior right-hander picked up the win in a 4-1 victory over Dallas Baptist with 8 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and he struck out 8. And he had also earned the award in Week 9. The Mountain West Conference selected Brett Seeberger of the San Diego State Aztecs. The senior left-hander picked up the win in a 4-0 victory over New Mexico with 7 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, and he struck out 6. He had also earned the award in Week 6. The Northeastern Conference selected Danny Marsh of the Wagner Seahawks. The senior right-hander picked up the win in a 12-0 victory over LIU Brooklyn. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 6 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. And he had also earned the award in Week 6. The Ohio Valley Conference selected Justin Hoyt of the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. The junior left-hander made 3 appearances out of the bullpen and earned a save against Alabama and 2 more against Eastern Kentucky. His combined pitching line showed 3 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and striking out 5. The Pacific 12 Conference selected David Peterson of the Oregon Ducks. The junior left-hander pitched a complete game, 2-0 shutout against Arizona State. Pitching 9 innings, he gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 20. The performance also garnered national attention, and he also earned the award in Week 4 and Week 7. The Patriot League selected Connor Van Hoos of the Bucknell Bison. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 5-0 shutout against Navy. With 7 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 7. The Southeastern Conference selected James MacArthur of the Ole Miss Rebels. The sophomore right-hander picked up the win in a 9-1 victory over 14th-ranked Arkansas. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and he struck out 6. The Southern Conference selected Stephen Jones of the Samford Bulldogs. The sophomore right-hander picked up the win in a 7-0 victory over Western Carolina. With 5 innings pitched, he gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, 3 walks, and he struck out 2. The Southland Conference selected Eric Noyce of the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks. The senior left-hander picked up the win in a 6-2 victory over fourth-ranked TCU. With 6 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, and he struck out 6. The Southwestern Conference selected Brandon Marcinek of the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. The senior left-hander pitched a complete game, 12-1 victory over Alcorn State, and he also earned a save the previous night against them. His pitching line for the start was 7 innings pitched with 5 hits, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 5 walks, and he struck out 6. And in the game that he saved, he pitched for 1 inning, giving up no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 3. He'd also earned the award in the opening week, week 5, and last week. The Summit League selected Luke Lind of the North Dakota State Bison. The senior right-hander pitched a complete game, 3-0 shutout against South Dakota State. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. The performance also garnered national attention. He'd also earned the award in week 4. The Sun Belt Conference selected Evan Challenger of the Georgia Southern Eagles. The senior left-hander pitched a complete game, 5-0 shutout against Little Rock. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, and he struck out 7. The West Coast Conference selected Corey Abbott of the Loyola Marymount Lions. The junior right-hander picked up the win in a 10-3 victory over San Diego. With 8 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 15. The performance also garnered national attention. He had also earned the award in week 6 and week 10. And the Western Athletic Conference selected Carter Johnson of the UT Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros. The junior right-hander pitched a complete game, 7-1 victory over Chicago State. With 9 innings pitched, he gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 5 walks, and he struck out 12. As always, you can find each of these players individually on my blog, Baseball Me Love. Until next time, this is John Bohan.